And this is our main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, as we have the Diamond Tiger, Aaron Andrews, the HIW Deathmatch champion, in a match that certainly fits his moniker.
Well, you know, Andrews, as a deathmatch champion, he's best equipped to fight Neil Cutter. I mean, Cutter's a legend, but he's not the deathmatch champion.
Well, you know, Kirk, I mean, you look at it at first, one half of the Sage and Sand Alliance, along with Scott Sabbath, who we saw earlier tonight. Aaron Andrews, that's the thing that throws his opponents off. He doesn't look like your prototypical deathmatch wrestler, and the same could be said for this man right here.
Looks like Neil brought his own lights. Could have used him earlier in the event. He's a little shadowy tonight, you know.
No argument here, buddy. Well, I've actually seen Neil Cutter in the ring before myself. He's a former competitor at HIW. He's had experience all over the place, even as far as Missouri. And he's one of these guys that I think actually because of his size, he feels like he's got to make up for it by just being out and out crazy, for lack of a better term. Listen. Cannot interrupt that.
You can never interrupt that, Thomas. That's absolutely right. It's almost maniacal the way that music's playing such a sweet song, and he's just laying out weapons throughout the ring.
It's definitely a juxtaposition to be sure.
And he intends to do damage, and it's such a sweet song, no pun intended.
I mean, the song almost belies what the type of individual he is. I mean, he's one of those that because of his size, he thinks he's bigger than he actually is. A Napoleonic complex, if you will, but it's helped him out in his career. So we've got a weapons of mass destruction death match, and we see light tubes, we see barbed wire. Are those cinder blocks, Pert?
It looks like he's building a house over there, Thomas, rather than preparing for a match. But of course, this is a hardcore death match rules.
He's using construction to deliver deconstruction.
He's even got Manzi in his corner there. Is he gonna use him as a weapon during this match?
I highly doubt it. And then we see a barbed wire wrapped chair there.
You wouldn't want to sit in there.
The bell sounds and this main event is underway. Looks like he's doing the Terry Funk windmill punches here. Collar and elbow tie up, and that's the most wrestling that you're going to see in this match. Let's just be honest with each other.
I agree. Looks like
steps on his foot over there and gets out of that early predicament. Wait a minute, hold on a second.
Going to the thumbtacks already.
Trying to drive there in a shot to the midsection.
Looks like he's got a sheet of thumbtacks in his hand, Thomas.
Either that or a cheese grater, it looks like. They're not wasting any time. They're going right for the weapons here. No!
I would say those are thumbtacks.
Oh my God. No, you know what that is? That's one of those steel girders. Ooh. That's one of those things that like... No!
Well, I think Andrews is showing why he's champion down in HIW. And that is the first blood we'll see.
Not even a full minute into the contest, and the claret is already flowing. course, you expected it with this type of match.
It's hard to watch, Thomas, but you can't look away.
This is like a car crash on I-95. And just rubbing it across his forehead. We're not, like I said, we're not even 2 minutes into this contest, and Neil Cutter is already a bloody, bloody mess.
I just don't have words for this. He's bathing himself in Neil Cutter's blood.
Shot to the midsection, knocks down Aaron Andrews, and this might be to buy some time right here while he finds something to try to get retribution for getting busted open. And looks like he's got a headbutt.
Oh my!
And this one right here with the assistance of a light tube.
Well, it's lights, camera, action for the forehead of Andrews, and it seems like Neil's chewing on the glass.
And just driving the jagged edge of that light tube, the broken edge of that light tube, right into the epidermis of Aaron Andrews.
Well, this is going to get really bad really quick, Thomas. There's blood already all over the mat.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Shards of glass in the forehead of both competitors. And possibly...
And now look at this. He's setting up the light tube.
Oh my God.
And broke it across the back of Aaron Andrews. Then he just ripped it out of his skin.
And Andrews is asking for more. He's taking down his tank top and he's asking for... Oh my...
He's taking Aaron Andrews to the woodshed.
The fans are already starting to converge on to the ring here just to get an up-close look at this carnage.
And now he's got that menacing-looking chair wrapped in barbed wire, but now Aaron Andrews is on the offensive. No, 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 no! Oh, no!
Best seat in the house, Thomas.
A scoop body slam, and he landed right on that barbed wire chair. No, oh my God. 1, 2, it just kicks out at 2.
What do you do after a match like this? How do you recuperate after this?
Lots of Tylenol. Lots of Tylenol. That's the only thing.
I was thinking maybe whiskey.
Oh my God, no! No! Folks, I don't think I need to describe what just happened here. This is going to take a lot to... I feel sorry for the people that have to clean this up afterwards.
Well, I don't know if you clean it up. Maybe you just
No, wait a minute. Hold on just a second. Now, look at this. Look at this, Kurt. He's got a dollar bill, and he's going to... No, I've seen this before. No. Oh,
He just put his money where his mouth was, Thomas.
That may be more disturbing than anything we've already seen before, if that was possible.
Oh, Neil just made $1 off of that.
They say all money ain't good money, but backdrop driver right in the chair, barbed wire.
That was blood money, Thomas.
Thought that was a pay-per-view. Ladies and gentlemen, you are seeing this ring full of light tubes and blood, and it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. We have got thumbtacks.
The most dangerous office supply. That's not glitter from Princess Reyes on the mat. That is thumbtacks.
And this is not the first. This is not the first go round for any of these two. It doesn't make it any more sickening, though.
You got the voyeuristic camera work of Manzine over there. He likes to get right up in this.
Charging into the corner and met with the big boot.
Just loves the blood, Thomas.
And Aaron Andrews. Oh, and a tornado DDT, and they both landed in the thumbtacks. He took that shot right there with the thumbtacks just to get a shot right there on Neil Cutter. Is it enough right here? 1, 2, and just kicks out at 2.
I'm just speechless, Thomas. I don't know what to say about this. These guys, I don't see how they could keep going. You know, it's a rare match when the safest thing in the ring is a steel chair. This being these two chairs because they don't have barbed wire on them.
And why does Sean Rankin have that board wrapped in barbed wire?
And lending a helping hand here.
Why is he assisting Aaron Andrews? If anything, he's supposed to be opposing this.
Well, you gotta help out the champ, you know. He's the deathmatch champion at HIW. It's only right you let him.
Oh no, not another headbutt with that light tube.
I'm thinking the people at GE are rethinking that invention. Fluorescent lights were not meant to be used this way, Thomas.
And I thought the fans would be repulsed by this, but they're actually so enthralled that they're giving it an EWE chant.
Oh, nothing sells like blood and guts, Thomas, and that's exactly what they're getting in this matchup. This is not going to end well, Thomas.
This is very disturbing. You know what? I've known these men for years now. I'm sitting over here watching careers just get shortened. I'm sitting there watching years being taken off of these men's lives, and for what? At what cost? What's the reward at the end of this? To prove that you're the toughest guy in EWE?
Oh, that's a big feat, you know. That's a big bragging right to say. In the whole EWE, you are the toughest man, especially if you could get one over on Neil Diamond Cutter.
And these two are at the second rope right here. This is not going to end well.
They missed it. They missed it, Thomas. Undoubtedly, there were shards of glass and tacks underneath them, but they did miss that board.
I mean, it's almost not much safer that they landed on the ring with everything you just said right there. All that debris that's in the ring.
The cement outside the ring is actually more safe than the canvas at this point.
Yeah, go figure that one. No. Wow. A gorilla press slam off the top, right through that partition with the barbed wire.
How can he keep going on? How can he keep going?
And Aaron Andrews is so beat up right now that he can't immediately capitalize.
It's looking like a Red Cross blood drive in there, Thomas. And you see Manzine
One
there
that
in the corner.
ought to have safety violations.
You gotta wonder about Manzine. Does he want to participate in the death match? Is he out here?
Oh! Another DDT. And Aaron Andrews, as you can see with him twitching,
They're not getting up, Thomas. They just need to call the match.
He
right
took
now.
the
They're not
thumbtacks just to deliver pain of his own.
How many holes are these guys bleeding out of right now?
And a 2 count right there. And you see Neil Cutter right there, just buckets of blood coming out. I don't know. I mean, Sean Rankin might would have had a little bit of discretion right here. This is where referee's discretion comes into play. They know the fans want to see a good show right here, but at the same time, you have to think of the safety of the wrestlers.
They don't call it a life match, Thomas. It's called a death match, and it may inevitably end in death.
I realize that, Kurt, but I mean, this is just... These two are just dropping forearms on each other. And a roaring elbow takes him down.
I don't think either competitor is going to be the same after this match. And there you see Manzine filming this whole thing. Is he trying to be the next Neil Diamond Cutter? Or is he just some sick freak?
And you see that here. 1, 2, and just kicks out at 2. Look at his back right there, Kurt.
Well, it's like he rolled around on a child's finger painting.
And ducks under a clothesline, kicks to the shin right there. Neil Cutter has got him in a straitjacket position.
Oh my God.
And lands right there with the backstabber. 1, 2, and just kicks out at 2. Perfectly executed right there. Well, I mean, I said at the beginning of the match that we're not going to have much in the way of wrestling, and it was a wrestling hold that almost won it here. And drops him right across the back right here. This Neil Cutter off the second rope here, and lands with a Cabrera moonsault. Referee Sean Rankin making the cover right here, and only gets the 2 count.
I'm speechless. I feel like the fans around the ringside, no one's saying anything. No one's moving.
Oh, no, wait. Now he's taking advantage. He's taking control of those cinder blocks.
What could you possibly do with those other than kill your opponent? Someone's gonna have severe concussions, maybe irreprehensible brain damage after this match, Thomas.
I shudder to think at the fact that a human body is going to be landing on these. No, wait a minute. What is this? And that's every single thumbtack that was in the bag.
That's every thumbtack that was at Office Depot, Thomas.
And added to the pile over here are light tubes.
Andrews is looking like he's rethinking his career choice, Thomas.
Well, when you're the HIW Deathmatch Champion, this is what you have to expect here. Ducks under a clothesline. Aaron Andrews has got him up in the fireman's carry.
This will not end well.
No! His lower vertebrae just landed across cinder blocks. Forget about the thumbtacks. Forget about the light tubes.
I don't think Neil walks again after that.
That was cold, hard concrete against a man's back. Again, no.
Oh my God. He doesn't get up from that, Thomas. He's only moving right now off of pure shock and adrenaline in his system. He needs to be in an ICU.
You just said that he was not going to kick out of that one. I actually believed it for a second. Is this purely on instinct? I don't know.
This is really bad, Thomas. Really bad.
I can't believe there are some fans out there chanting, "This is wrestling." No, this is not wrestling. This is two men destroying each other.
More of the canvas is covered by thumbtacks than not at this point. It's either blood or thumbtacks or shards of fluorescent lights at this point, Thomas. And Manzine's there yucking it up, loving it all, loving every minute of it in the corner. Look at that big grin on his face. That's a sadistic man, Thomas.
That's a man that knows that he has Neil Cutter right where he wants him, or I would think he does.
Ooh. Driving those thumbtacks deeper into his back, Thomas.
Neil Cutter fighting back for what it's worth, but those strikes, if you notice those strikes and those punches, lack the sting that they had earlier. And when you get dropped the cinder blocks on your lower back, that's gonna happen. And turns him inside out with a big lariat. Aaron Andrews looking to capitalize right here. 1, 2, and this match will continue.
Where's the commissioner? Is this unsanctioned? Where's the commissioner on this?
This is a death match here. As we said, it's unregulated.
Well, it looks like it's about to turn into home run derby here, Thomas.
And a kick to the midsection breaks up whatever Aaron Andrews had in mind. And now Neil Cutter has got those bunch
fluorescent tubes right to the
fluorescent light tubes, and Neil Cutter off the top rope, and a big splash. And it didn't break the light tube, so Neil Cutter's gonna go back up to the top rope. I think he should have covered him right there, but he wants to make a big splash, and he made a big splash. All right, no.
He just drove shards of glass into his gut.
And we've got a winner here.
But is he really? There's no winners in this match, Thomas.
I cannot argue that. Look at Aaron Andrews just twitching right there. So you know that you're right. Neil Cutter is going to have his hand raised.
Wow. He's bleeding out of his ear.
You know what? This is almost a throwback to FMW and Big Japan Pro Wrestling, with the way that they just kept using everything in this that wasn't nailed down. Listen. How is he singing after this? Tell me, Kirk, how is he singing after this?
I think Neil's so punch drunk from just the beating that he took and he gave.
Oh, now look at this. They're shaking hands after they just went through all this weaponry. I guess this was a bond in violence, but ladies and gentlemen, Neil Cutter is the winner of this violent main event. We want to thank everybody that's joined us over here. For Kirk, I'm Thomas Bluggs signing off here. Thank you for joining us here at EWE World Domination 2.